send him. I'm going to offer him somewhere to go with the rope, and I'll direct him where to go with the flag. I want him to lead with quality, same way as if I was riding him. When you first put your leg on a horse, he shouldn't just take off at the trot or the canter. He should only go as much as you put pressure on him. So I start that, I set that tone with my horses right on the ground. So I offer an opening, and I say, okay, come on. There. And I like that he should just walk out of there. Not crowd me. So if he does crowd me with his shoulder, I'll put a little pressure on that shoulder until it drifts away. There should be what I call a float in my rein. Just like when I ride, I shouldn't have to hold him all the time. I shouldn't have to babysit him with my rein, nor should I with my rope. He shouldn't be on the end of it pulling on me. He should be finding a circle around me and balancing, keeping his shoulder up. I'm going to continue to walk toward the cinch area. I'm going to drive, put my energy into driving toward that spot. And it's no coincidence that that's the same area that your leg hangs when you're riding, and the same area you drive your horse forward from in the saddle. Because with the groundwork, there is a direct correlation to how a horse leads and does the groundwork here. Tells you a lot about how he's going to ride. If he's stiff on one side, he's going to be stiff on that side in the saddle. If he's very reactive, he's probably going to be quite reactive in the saddle. A dull horse is dull on the ground, he's dull on his back. So it lets me evaluate the horse, but also each time I do this, I can see what kind of mindset my horse is in for that day. I'm also feeding him for any discomfort or lameness or anything like that. But I like this. He's not, like there, he went to the end of the line, I'll kind of bump him and send him. It's just like on his back. If he roots, your leg is going to keep him moving forward, but your hand is going to correct the rooting. So here I'm going to shift my feet, just as I would slide my leg back toward the hip. I'm going to drive toward the hip here, bump his nose around, drive the hip, drive the front end, open the door and send him forward. If he gets a little stuck and lost there, I'll put pressure until he gets forward. Driving toward kind of his elbow there. And again, I'm going to change hands on my rein, speak to the hind end, speak to the front end, get forward. So the only thing he's doing that I don't really like is that he wants to suck back from the pressure when I change eyes and I change direction. If I change eyes, I literally, he sees me out of the left eye. The right eye is kind of tuned out right now. When I get to the right side, the left eye kind of tunes out. He focuses with one eye at a time. So when I change, sometimes horses change. They're different on one side than another. There, that was better. He found forward himself there. I didn't have to do it so much. A lot of people lunging horses, and usually someone just roots themselves to the ground here and they just drive the horse around. Their whip or their whatever is doing this the whole time. I only use my flag when I need the pressure, when I need a little change, and then it goes back to my neutral position here. I also move my feet. Figure if he's going to work, I'm going to go with him. So I'm actually traveling with my horse here. I'm not just rooting my feet, letting him pull on me like on a post. I'm actually laterally driving this horse. So I can take him on a circle, but I can also move with him here, and we can make a straight line. Or we can go back to the circle. So I look at things like how responsive is my horse here. If he's not very responsive, I can get him more responsive there. I can get him softer there.